Guess it's live now. Alrighty. So I'm not too sure what the scores are, but we can probably get it after this GP.
Yeah, so how many races have been played? Like 2?
3 races. This is the 4th race.
Yeah, so let's just take scores after the race then. Seems like from the looks of it, Italy might be up.
Yeah, Italy's definitely up. They've top 2'd the first 2 races, so.
All right.
Alright.
Right, so we're entering the 4th race on Cheap Cheap Beach here.
Yeah.
It does seem like Demo is up there for Team Eastern Europe.
I think that's Dugo. No, that's Ruka when the Bowser.
It's Ruka here, yeah.
Oh, 14?
14.
Okay. So it's not too bad. Eastern Europe can catch up.
Yeah, for sure. Like 14 is nothing in MK8.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we see NATO back in first.
Alright. So, yeah. I'm guessing all the Bowsers and Dry Bowsers are Italy, and Warriors maybe.
Yeah, I was trying to find out what characters to look for because I didn't have time to do that before the race. So I'm not sure what the spots are. Like I think that's Nicola in second, Nicola because that's his me, pretty sure. I'm not sure who the Wario in third is, so we're gonna have to wait.
Basically for the results screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed Nicola's me, so Ida's top 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, NATO cruising, gonna be cruising into his first, unless something, awkward happens here. But
yeah, it seems like him and Nicola have a pretty decent lead here. I think other than a late blue shell, I don't think anything can really happen to them, or maybe some triple reds.
Yeah.
And again, I think Ruka used to. I'm not actually sure what.
He disappeared up there. That's top 2. That was definitely Racer Italy. NATO went too fast. But
NATO with the 55 here even.
Yeah, he choked the 60 when he went for the 2 first coins on Retro Mario Circuit.
Yeah.
176 to 52, so that is a 24-point lead.
Yeah, I guess. Do we have scores updated on the stream? Because
yeah.
Okay, sure.
You can see the screen share on the Skype call.
Yeah. All right, so maybe we could talk a little bit about the lineups because we didn't really get to do that before the match. Yeah. So it seems like Italy's using NATO, Nicola, Dugo, Ruka, Domi, and that's Shido Ryu, I'm guessing.
Yeah, M32. That's a solid lineup from Italy.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that maybe, well, I believe Blaze and Alex are registered for them, so they definitely have stronger players, but I think this is more of like a teamwork-focused lineup since most of these guys are close friends. Okay. The Dry Bowser. E.
So Italy has 3 Bowsers, but EE has a Bowser as well. So also both teams have a Wario, so we're gonna. It's gonna be a little bit hard to predict the spots, but we're gonna do our best.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Italy's lineup is looking pretty strong here. Only Blaze is missing. I'm not sure if they don't use him on purpose. Maybe he can't play, which is also possible.
Can't play. It's early in the day in NA, right? Yeah. So.
And Eastern Europe's lineup is looking pretty similar to the lineup yesterday. I don't think George played. Not actually sure, but I think the other 5
George played, I think he didn't have the greatest performances yesterday. I
Okay,
think
so
only
it's basically the
29.
same lineup, right? It's the same six
Yeah,
than
pretty
yesterday?
much.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I think it's pretty much their best lineup too. Yes,
yes,
playing.
George.
So it's Sebi, Deno, Maxim, Dan, George, and Cam.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure either. So
Oh,
yeah,
so we
let's get back
Sebi
to the
trailed NATO, so I think EE's got top two right now,
yep.
and there goes NATO.
I'll
Oh,
rip him
yeah,
for now.
yeah. Dugo's on vacation right now, so he does not. He's not on his, uh, I guess, regular Wii U. So
Oh,
that's why
okay.
you see him with the French flag.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That makes sense then. Meanwhile, NATO getting rated out of eighth. So we do see a couple of Italy members in the back here. So this might be looking to be a pretty decent race for Eastern Europe so far.
Yeah. Sebi's still in first, I believe,
Yeah.
and I guess Ida 2-3. Oh, oh, I guess it's a tight battle for first.
Yeah, there's a Bowser. We don't know for sure who that is because
Okay.
EE has a Bowser as well.
Meanwhile, NATO just getting wrecked.
Yeah, he's just getting totally destroyed here.
Italy bottom three. That's not looking so good.
Yeah, so this might just be the race that EE was looking for, honestly. They're not down by too much, so
Oh
having
wow,
it.
bottom four maybe.
Wow.
Whoa,
Yeah, this is a pretty
oh
good
my
front running
goodness.
track,
This
actually.
might. Yeah, I think they just got top six. Oh no, Dominico. Okay.
But still, very strong race. This is plus 30 something, I think.
Yeah.
So I
No.
think EE might actually be up after this race, right? Because it was only
24-point differential.
24. Yeah.
What's what do you think EE is gonna pick here? I assume they're gonna pick a track for Sebi.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they have played already because I didn't see the first two tracks. But
Oh, okay. So
only
Italy's
up
up
six.
six,
Okay.
but EE's a good spot. So if they capitalize here, they're definitely gonna take that lead.
Yeah, I mean, Sebi and Deno like Cheap Beach. I know that, but that track's already played. So yeah,
Royal,
Italy's going. Okay, they're going for
Royal Raceway.
RRY. That makes
It's
sense.
yeah, but Trek and Driftway. That's probably the most. That's probably
So
the most randomest fat pick.
yeah, Ruka with the only one picking this track, and it gets chosen. So not too sure if his team agreed with that, but we'll see how it plays out. So I guess if we're looking back at the first matches, I think Italy didn't have a match yesterday, so this is their first match.
Yep.
And Eastern Europe, of course, played Team USA, and they kind of got destroyed pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it's also USA. I mean, they're the favorites to get first in the group, probably. So
Yeah.
as long as they can bounce back from this loss, I think, and they're doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
Even though right now it looks like Italy has first and third.
Yeah. Um. Not sure what's happening with Dominico, unless it's the internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
and there goes NATO.
yep. Wow, this a
Oh,
little
this
bit
is.
confusing what's happening there.
Oh boy.
And the
Yeah.
bomb from
Okay, EE's definitely in first now. That was a. I wouldn't say most optimal team Crazy 8 usage, but individualized, that was definitely good.
yeah. I mean, they killed NATO with it, so
Oh, there
I guess
goes two
that
EE
works.
players with that bomb.
Yep, like two of them died there. So we see Italy. They used to be in 6, 7, 8, but one of them just got redded. So So right now we have a Bowser in first, which we're assuming is the one Bowser that Eastern
Yeah,
Europe has,
that
right?
dodged. Yep. I think Italy's 3, 4, 5, while EE's top 2 right now.
That's looking like it.
Oh no, Dugo's in second.
Oh, so that means 2, 4, 5
Yeah,
probably for Italy right now.
yeah.
So that's decent.
If EE can get, oh, that shock might change something though.
Not sure whose shot that
Nah,
was.
you're too close. That was probably an EE shock.
There's a Bowser coming up here in fifth, which
Yeah, so 1, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't catch the
that's a
spot.
really good race for Italy, though.
Yeah.
Even though Deno was able to keep first.
Am I a bit ahead of you, Nizer, or?
I might refresh the stream.
Oh, well,
Like I'm in track selection screen right now.
yeah, I am as well.
Okay. But tell me when NATO picks a track on your screen. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm.
We're relatively close to each other, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, I think so too.
Italy going for cloud top. I've mixed opinions. It works sometimes when you're 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
I mean,
5.
it's one of the standard picks for if you have everything behind first, because first place often gets bumped. But it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we saw. Did we see Dolphin Shoals played already?
No, we have not seen Dolphin Shoals yet. That
Okay,
would have
so
been a better pick, true.
that's probably my personal go-to pick. I personally also like
TikTok
with
or
Dimension, but I know
oh, yeah.
some people don't. So
Uh, yeah, Ark's been picking it lately, but it hasn't been. It's not the most optimal.
it's a pretty good drafting tool. But,
Oh, and
I
NATO
think,
gets bumped out. Whoa.
yep, that's why this pick isn't always optimal. Like you can't guarantee that only first place gets bummed and 2, 3, 4 don't. And
Yeah.
this is what we see here. I think. Okay, there's a Wario on first, and I think that's Italy.
Uh,
There's a Bowser back in first now, so pretty close battle there.
that may be.
There's a lot of Italy back here, though. I think
Yeah.
they. Ooh.
That okay.
Tornado misses the boxes, but at least he didn't get redded.
Yeah. That must have been an Italy member in that Wario going wide.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Maybe it wasn't because he just got. Oh, it was.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Rio just killed NATO there. Seems like that. Yeah, Italy really needs to get some top spots there.
Oh,
That was a weird trick, but
that shock. I think that was a Italy shock, but in my opinion, that may have been a bit too early. Oh, Banana.
yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they try to target shock because this is a really good target shock spot, but not sure if they really get too much mileage out of this.
Well,
Because I still only see Italy flags back here.
was Dugo back here?
There's Ruka. Ahead of him, there's Khan.
Then that may be Dugo up there in first.
Maybe. Because
Oh,
we do see some mixed
unless that was
spots
him
here.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Dugo. Okay, never mind. That's Sebi in first.
Yeah,
So,
Nicola's back here too. So I think still very good spots for Eastern Europe right there.
I think it's looking like a top 2 for, but Italy's kind of moved up to these middle spots.
I mean, there's two Bowsers in second and third. At least one of them has to be Italy. So let's see here.
That's a winning race for EE.
It is
Again,
for sure.
NATO going too fast. Let me just put an angry message in his stream chat.
I mean, Italy really has to try to get NATO into a top spot. Possibly also Domi because he's also a very good front runner, but he also has the lag problems, which we saw earlier, which sometimes makes the collective front runs a little bit harder than they should be.
Oh,
We have four,
that's
so Eastern Europe has caught up almost to parity here.
this is a tight match. I'm liking this.
I'm liking this too because I think so far we had very few tight matches in MK8, basically none so far. So this is kind of exciting. Okay, so Eastern Europe back on their Royal Raceway pick.
I sure hope they didn't pick that track for Jamie, because he's in call and probably Jamie doing some funny stuff in there.
Yeah. So Yoshi Circuit gets picked here. You see that track a lot in Worldwides for sure, but it's not very common in Clan Wars.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of bumping going on here as usual.
Yep.
Right now we see Deno still in first. He's been putting up some good races here. Like he's been in top spots for the majority of the races that we've watched so far.
Yeah.
NATO getting bumped a little bit, can't take the cut here.
Oh, Maxim gets that good snipe on NATO.
Wow. Pretty good one.
Oh, and that Crazy 8 is gonna finish off bottom 2.
Yep, there's the bomb.
Willing to bet that's Shido Ryu in first right now.
Yep. So they finally got Deno out of first. Shido with a sort of decent lead, but now there's some people taking the cut. Which, always happens. And NATO getting raided once again. He's just not having a very good war for himself so far. Once again, we see a lot of Italy members back here. They have 8, 9, 10 at the moment.
Oh boy. Is NATO gonna save the shroom? No. Probably. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna chain them, yeah.
The first place was far enough, so good call.
Yeah. I mean, everyone ahead of him has shrooms as well, so keeping this one shroom wasn't.
Let's see. Oh, nice snipe by NATO. But that plant.
Yeah.
That
Pretty good. As a result, he.
La Planta at it again.
Yeah. I don't want to say he failed the cut because he got bumped and.
Oh, NATO. NATO,
please. It wasn't the item he was looking for.
And George passes him.
Wow, he's just getting destroyed here.
But still salvageable race by Italy.
Yeah, and this is really important for Italy to have other people, just be up there and keep the good spots when their main front runner just gets raped so much.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can get the updated score here.
Alright, so we're just gonna wait for Rookie.
So, still doable by EE, only 14 points. They've definitely closed the gap by 10.
Yeah. This is really close. Like, I honestly didn't expect this to be such a close war.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, I'm really happy for EE after this really tough match yesterday. That they were able to bounce back and like keep up their motivation and just have a much better war today.
Both smart track picks by both teams.
Mm-hmm. There's the Twisted Mansion that EE picked because I think Domi got first in the last race.
Mm-hmm. Italy going for a smart DK jungle.
Yeah, this could be really good for Italy. Domi is really good at this track.
And he can definitely get those bumps on 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Especially if there's a little bit of lag involved. You never know how that's gonna play out.
NATO stopping. Or did he
Okay.
shroom bagging strat?
I mean, it does work on some tracks. I'm not sure if this is the track where I would attempt it, but I mean, he did get a few EE members out there. Italy with some pretty good spots here.
That might. Yeah, that's M32 in
Yeah,
first.
Shido is in second. Leo's in third now.
Wait, who's that Bowser up there?
Is that still Domi in first?
Was Domi Bowser? Okay, so yeah, that's probably a top 4 by Italy.
Yeah, it could be top 4 for
Here
Italy.
comes that blue.
Okay, NATO's stopping with the red, it seems like, and he gets one of his opponents here. So I think Italy might be at least in top 4 right now.
EE.
No, yeah, there's some
Yeah.
EE here, so probably just top 2 or top 3.
Normally it would be easy to differentiate the players, but each team is using a similar character, which is why we're kind of having trouble here.
Second is probably Shido.
Yeah.
And the Bowser in first, probably still Domenico.
Oh, but there goes Shidoryu.
Yeah.
Deno's really grinding up there.
Seems like he got hit or bumped off here, which is a very bad spot to get hit.
NATO. Okay. So still top 3 for Italy.
Yep.
Oh,
And
but
NATO
another blue.
Yeah, this blue. Oh, and it hits NATO on the way.
Domi's not that far from the speed boost, so he should be able to keep up this top 3.
I think at least NATO and Ruka should still be in top 2 here. Or is it even Domi up here? Yeah.
Yeah, Domi's up here.
So probably still top 3. Looking pretty good for Italy here.
I think that's a top 4 for Italy.
Yeah, NATO playing it safe here. I like this play. Just making sure that they don't bump each other off here.
Top 5, 8. Oh boy.
Oh, this is pretty backbreaking for Europe.
For EE.
Yeah, what we just saw out of NATO here, this is a play that I think too few people would have gone for this. Like,
stopping with the red?
Yeah, I mean, that too, but at the end, he took the wide route to make sure that he doesn't bump anything else.
Yeah.
Because when you're in top 5 there, the only thing that can really happen is that you bump your teammates off. Sometimes even bump each other off, and
yeah, very true.
This is something that just can't happen. This is some really good team play there.
By the way, are we going directly into the France versus Austria war after this?
I won't be able to cast that, unfortunately, because I have to go after this. But I mean, if Cinda's still around, we can just try to get a second caster, I'm assuming.
Rookie? Talk? Question mark? So, this is what EE definitely needed.
Yeah. Dry Desert gets picked. This is exactly the pick that they wanted. They need to change this momentum in their favor here, because Italy is up by... They were up by 14 before the GP, so this has to be at least like B right now.
They're up 50 now, according to Rookie. NATO really going for that coin strat. I have no idea what he's doing. Is he okay?
I mean, on this track, it honestly doesn't really matter too much that you up one, because you're just trying to get some coins and then some shrooms. Once again, pretty tough to predict the spots. I think there's a dry Bowser in first. I think that's Eastern Europe. But other than that, we have 2 Bowsers. The only one who's really easy to tell is Nicola, because he's using his Mii.
EE wasn't. Oh, EE is still in first now, or he's battling it out for first, unless that Wario's Maxim.
There's a Wario and a Dry Bowser battling for first right now.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Nato
Nato's
could be
safe.
taking the double here, which he is gonna do, and he can save his third shroom either for a blue shell or to take the cut at the end. It's gonna be interesting to see what he's gonna opt.
He's gonna save it.
Yeah, for me, this depends on who's in second. Yeah, this is exactly the reason. Because if your opponent's in second, you can't really afford to take the cut, because if they pull a red, they're gonna red you before you get to the boxes.
Yeah.
So, good play by him. Well,
but that red.
Yeah, this wasn't the best of plays. Hitting the off-road there. Still in first. Oh.
Oh. This is.
That was a smart game there.
This is kind of. Okay. Nate. Okay.
And he gets ready on the
Yeah.
and he gets ready again.
Yeah, oh, NATO.
So he needs to chain the shroom here. Hope to get another item. He gets star 2. Yes.
Yeah. I think EE may have clutched that, unless that's Shidoryu in first. Oh, it was Shidoryu in first.
Yeah. I think before the last boxes we had a lot of Italy members with shrooms, but I think only one of them managed to get up there. Still a decent race for Italy. Like, they only have to make sure they don't lose these last few races by too much to take this match. So as long as they keep balanced races, I think it's going to benefit them. Track picks, I could see Twisted Mansion being chosen again, but okay, they opt for
Yoshi Valley.
The Yoshi Valley pick.
So EE is down 60. That's tough, but doable.
It's very tough. The reason why I don't like Yoshi Valley too much here is because Italy is in first and second, and even though Yoshi Valley is a very neutral track, when you're starting in second and you manage not to get bumped, you can like have one guy take the bridge and the other guy take the coins, and then you're gonna mostly just keep top 2. And also, it's pretty tough on this track to get something like a top 5 or top 6, which is exactly what EE needs. So
NATO is taking dubbed the Xander route, because he's the first one who popularized this.
Yeah, this route is really underrated. Like, you almost always get a good item here, but I mean, he's not chaining it because he was afraid of hitting his teammate with the red. He does get it off the can here.
With the long gaps and long gaps between boxes and long straightaways, coins are definitely powerful on this track. I don't know why NATO just drove off.
This is a very good question.
Okay. NATO, what are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself on stream.
I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe, like, you never know. Maybe controller is failing. Maybe something.
If this is a strat of lap trolling, I am not a fan of it. As we see NATO driving in the off-road, showing that Streetle is not good on the off-road.
Yeah, though no card really is if you're using slick tires, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that is Shidoryu in first.
If it is, I don't understand the left trolling strat if Italy is in top spots here. Because NATO was in a position like he still had a lot of coins. If he just gets some shrooms, maybe gold in here, he could have easily caught up from his position in lap 1. So.
Oh, I didn't know Reds do that. Oh wow, okay, so this is lap trolling. Yep, he's gonna hope it's golden. He's gonna have probably.
Those of you asking in the chat, maybe, of course, lap trolling is not banned in Mario Kart 8.
Oh. No, he managed to get. He got Deno, but not Maxim. But EE's still top 3.
But
yeah.
Well, he did hit
Yeah.
like 2 of them into the slap, so I think the strategy might have paid off here. So who's that in first now? That's
Yeah.
still EE,
I think
right?
Maxim is still in first. Oh wait, no, the match is over. That's right, we're one lap behind. EE still with the top 3, 5, 9, 11, 9, 10, 11.
I mean, I think EE still needs something very close to a top 6 here.
But well, Stream, what were your thoughts on your first good look at lap trolling? Post your opinions.
Yeah, no. Once again, I see the Jamie asking in the chat a few minutes ago. Lap trolling is not banned in Mario Kart 8. You can basically do whatever you want. There have been people who have complained about it in the past. I'm one of them. This is my personal opinion. I don't want lap trolling in any of the Mario Kart games, but I mean, there is an argument to be made for lap trolling not being that overpowered as in previous Mario Kart games. So people decided it is a viable strategy.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't work out for NATO. I mean, lap trolling is not as powerful as it was in Mario Kart Wii, but I've seen players like Felix manage to actually pull it off, so you never know.
Yeah, Felix is one of the few people who go for it regularly, I'm gonna say, but he usually does it when he pulls something like triple shells in lap 1. Like if he pulls triple greens in 12th on lap 1, this is a pretty good spot to lap troll the opponent if they're in top spots. Other than that, like, you're not gonna pull very many stars when you're fast, so lap trolling in Mario Kart is mostly with shells and red shells and stuff. Okay, Tato beat front and now in the bottom spot once again.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't enough for EE. Unfortunately, it's a 42-point deficit, and a top 4 is 40 points.
That's...
Yeah. So, NATO stop trolling did work.
I mean, you never know, right? Because NATO could have, if he just drove forward, he could have pulled good items and got into...
Oh, okay.
Really?
4 people DC'd, but I don't think people are going to be willing to restart this match anyways, since it's...
I mean, if we're going by the rules, this race wouldn't count, and we would play one extra race.
Yeah.
Okay, so this really depends, because if only 2 people DC'd, which, like... Yeah, there's just 2 people who are really in the back here. Yeah. If only 2 people DC'd, then the race is going to count. So, in that case, there is no need to restart.
We still see Deno in first, I believe, or Sebi.
Yeah, one of these 2. I think they're... I know Sebi's using Morton most of the time. Yeah, not too much going on right here. NATO just trying to win some spots, chaining his item. Yeah.
Yeah, so... Well, I mean, really good effort by EE. Like, I did not... Okay, that bottom 5 hurts, but I really did not expect them to do this or put up a good fight with Italy, especially with getting, like, Domenico and NATO in their lineup.
I mean, the bottom 5 here, I mean, they probably had 2 DCs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, I agree. After the match yesterday, it's not too easy for a team to come back after such a nifty loss, but I think this was a really good effort.
So yeah.
This is gonna wrap it up for this particular match. So Italy takes a win in their first first match of this World Cup.
I don't.
Takes their second loss, but they still have some matches to go. They can definitely try for another win.
Yeah, he couldn't get results.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna have France and Austria. It starts in 45 minutes, so or 40 minutes. Yeah. Oh, that is a lot of ghosts.
Used to like this track.
I mean, isn't Sunshine NATO's favorite track?
Yeah, I think so.
Can see why he's
All
in
right.
love with.
Do we have a final result up here? Okay. So in the end, still looks like a pretty decisive win by Italy, but they still struggled. This was a pretty exciting match for the most part, I think.
Yeah. It was really exciting until that DK jungle race, but seeing EE pull back on that Yoshi Valley race was quite entertaining, and NATO's lap trolling was most certainly quite entertaining.
Yeah. Just showing off this strategy on stream for our viewers. All right. So, as I said, I'm going to be leaving soon. If you stream another match, good luck for that.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. And
yep. Stay tuned if we cast France versus Austria.
All right.
Yep, peace.